What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Gosh, that red looks phenomenal. But there's one more piece to the puzzle for this 2019 F350. We are putting in the last piece of the puzzle. Stay tuned and watch us put this Banks Ram Air brand new filter kit and setup on this truck. All right, let's go. All right, everybody, thanks so much for coming back and checking us out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe right here at the bottom. You guys have seen us install some Banks stuff before, more so on the 2020 trucks, but I have not been able to put one yet on the 17, 18s, or 19s, and that is what we are gonna do today. I have some Tulios set up. I actually did not tighten this in anticipation for removing this off the truck after doing the pusher and the DCR and a whole bunch of other stuff. We have some 7 millis, take them 7 millis off, and we're gonna kind of put that to the side because it's no longer gonna be reused. Banks has some instructions on their website. They're really nice. And we're going to kind of go back and forth between those, accompanied by this video, and we'll go step by step and how to install this particular one, because 17, 18, 19, they did a little switcheroo with the battery. The battery was here, then it was here, and then it was here, and then it was, well, now they switched it back. And 2019 was like this. 2020, the battery went right here, and the air filter went back over here. So this is going to stay here, but we have to mess with the battery tray because the bottom part of this box isn't going to go to the bottom part of the battery tray because we have a new box. So we got to take that off. No big deal. But after putting these batteries in, we did have to set ForScan to tell the truck that we have AGMs. But I want you guys to disconnect that negative there and the negative over here because we are going to be pretty much removing this battery up and out of the truck. Air filter time. We have 4 tabs, 1, 2, 3, and then one over here. But when you take it off, check this out, right? Keep turning, right here. See this red tab? Red tab, button, and pull off, and then you can unravel your connector. But set this aside because we are gonna need that to put in the new air filter box. Okay, 10 milli. We're gonna be taking not that all the way off, just enough so that we can wiggle it off. We're gonna do that for both the negative and the pository. Okay, and let's go take the negative off the driver's side. Right here. We'll leave the positive, but we've separated the batteries from chassis ground now, so now you don't have to worry about clicking anything together. All right, let's take the battery hold downs off. Again, these are some 10 millis. We're gonna hold on to them. Come on, 10 millis. All right. Hold down, holding. And then the battery, these are some heavy guys. What do you guys use to take batteries out? Do you have like a battery holder, grabby thingy? Gonna kind of hold the cables like that. If I can get my freaking finger, at least get half of it. Oh my gosh, these things are heavy. Ooh! All right, battery out. Oh no, we got the engine starting up again. All right. Now, this may look a little confusing for some, but don't fret. Definitely time for an air filter. Holy bejesus. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We need some 8 millis. We got 8 milli right here. Sometimes I like to use the wobbles. The wobbles are coming at you. We got 2 8s right down here. They're longer bolts that we've seen yet, so we're not going to reuse those. Time for the L trim tools. We have a clip right here, right on the side of the battery box. Check this one out. We have a connector right here. Boom, bada, bang. What else do we have? Is that all that's holding it down? I believe so. All right. Kind of get this out the way. You know, I'm going to do one step. And Banks doesn't say you have to do this, but I'm going to take this out just for visual sake and ease of showing you guys how to do this. Let's take this 8 milli out. This is the ground for the passenger side battery. There we go. We will have to reuse that. All right, so look at that. Now this is up out of the way. Not worrying about anything. All right, so now that pretty much leaves our air filter loose, loosey-goosey. Our last trimmy clip right here on the back side, holding the mass airflow sensor harness to it. That's off. So now, I have showed you guys before on the other trucks how to pull these up and out. You got to fight the rubber grommets. Get this one right here. There we go. And be careful not to drop any of your debris. Okay, so now we can see the area is completely opened up. This is where we're going to be putting some bolts from the Banks box. But let's go ahead and we need to get this battery tray out. Let's start with taking this off. Get my tool tucked away. Now, once you take this out, we have 2 flaps, 2 clips that we're going to release. We have one here and one directly over here, and that's going to allow this whole thing to pop out of here. Look at that. That goes down to the air box that comes from the air filter, and then the battery tray is right here. So you can see this is gonna change a little bit. So now the battery box, we have 13 mil. We go ahead and rip these out. Okay. Any surprises? Did we forget any clips, any trim clips? Or are we coming out free as a bird? There it is. Battery box out. We are going to have to reuse some of these, so don't let these go far. In fact, I'll just put them right here. But this is the last part of taking the air filter out. Now if you flip this over, now we need to take this off. I would suspect, I don't know if these are 8 milli. Are they? Well, by golly, they are. Let's go ahead and pop these off. We'll come down here to the stool and we'll get these ripped out right here. They're just going into some J-clips. Get them out. And now this is going to kind of slide out. There we go. She was just a little stuck. I'm going to push this little hold down, back. All right, so now here's the battery tray. Now let's come over to the instructions because we have to hold this a certain way, I believe like this. And we have to take out, I think, this clip. All right, so when you guys come over here, let's look at
Banks's instructions. All right, we're talking about this left clip right here. And if you guys notice the hole in the box, here is our hole in the box. So we're verifying, we're holding it the same. Okay, we got this tab right here on the side. We have this tab right here on the side. So we're going to go ahead and remove this. Let's see if I can do it with my pocket screwdriver. We're going to pop this little, just like that, and kind of, well, you saw what I just did, so now I got to go pick it up. Gravity! It claimed one. So the next step now is going to be assembly. Once we get that off, okay, it's time for new parts, boys. Let's put this down. Let's get the new Ram Air. Look at this filter. Freaking huge. Here's the new box. Look at that. That looks good. So I believe we're gonna do something kind of like maybe like this. Oh yeah. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Look at that. These holes line up perfectly right here. I can still put that bolt in, so that should be all right. That looks good. Okay, I'm not on top of any wires. Can still get by here. Yep. Now, they wanted us to put that in. And then this. Oh yeah, look at that. Dudes, this is nice. This is nice. All right, well, let's loosely install some screws. We have, where'd they go? Search and rescue. Search and rescue, 100% successful. All right, we have 2 bolts, 2 washers. I'm gonna go ahead and finger tight. Finger start these. We can start one. There we go. It'll look something like that. Get this one started right. Here we go. I like it a lot. All right, that looks good. Now I believe we need to put in another Banks bolt, but we're gonna need to get our hold downs for the battery tray. There's 1 and 2. Let's get one over here. What I failed to mention too, now that I'm thinking about this, is they wanted to put some Loctite on these bolts, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. Don't be a goofus and forget a dabble do. Banks gives you guys some Loctite, and I completely forgot about it. Don't hold it against me. This one. Got it. Just a dabble do. Put them back in. All right, those are good. Those are good. All right, I like it. We have one more Banks bolt. We're grabbing the 10 milli, and I'm gonna kind of go like this. And I'm going to reach my hand down here. See how this hole's kind of not lined up right here? I'm pushing the Banks box back towards the vehicle with my hand, and I have perfect alignment. If it's not screwing in by hand, then you guys stop and re-index the bolt because you don't want to screw that boss up. But I think we're going to tighten all these down. I'm going to start with these ones inside the battery, inside the air box. We got some 10 millis going at it right here. I'm going to give it some assistance. Okay, I saw it snug over a little. Okay, 10 milli right here. Oh yeah. Don't forget our 13s right here. Ready to go. All right, after we put the battery box on, don't forget the trim clips. That's very important. Don't be a forgetful Jones and forget. All right, that looks great, you guys. Do I put this on now so that I'm not gonna have a problem putting it in afterwards, or am I? Is that gonna be a problem? Yeah, I think I can do that afterwards. There's just one step more that I decided to do. You guys don't have to do that. Okay, that looks sick. Let's put the air snorkel in the front back in. Banks leaves us a hole for that down right in there. And this is gonna go right behind it. Where's the holy? There it is. All right, we are in rubberizing. I like it. And then don't forget this. That's where it came from. I see a lot of people forget that clip or put these clips somewhere else. You know, these push pins, that is specific to right there. So don't be forgetting. All right, now the last, almost one of the last pieces. Let's get this badass air filter. Let's come over here, kind of mock this up, see what she looks like. This sits in here like this. Oh, maybe the other way. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. We have this gasket that sits down on it like that. Dude, that is way cool. Let me put this battery in here. All right, battery back in. All right, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Let's get the negatory. Get this back over here and routed correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and put this negative back down. We have our negative bolt. Tight. All right, now that's out of the way. Put the negative down. Go ahead and put the positive back down. We have a power. Let's go ahead and tighten these now. Gonna go around and do the driver's side. Driver's side. Negative. Going on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. Think we should clean that up? They suck when they rust, especially if you have lead acid. So let's do a little clean. Thanks, Cliff. Nice. This is the only thing that sucks with this bench grinder. Like I can't do this side. Sorta. All right, maybe I can. Oh. Oh. Rust and battery acid. Ugh. You guys know what I'm talking about? Ugh. Ugh. It don't taste good, man. Oh, disgusting. All right, that's good. Looks all right. Let's come down here and get some. Let's get some hallucinogens. No, not on the white. There we go. Get all that exposed metal. Whee! Hold down finally dry. Let's go ahead, put this down. And this, we have two 10 millis. 10 milli? 10 milli? Come on, can I do them both at the same time? Commencing the auto drive. All right, I like it, that looks great. Now, I think it's time for the air filter lid. Last part is the box and the snorkel. This is how it sits in the truck. I want you to get the clamps and the duct elbow. Kind of do something like this. I'll squeeze the clamp, get a little oval so it sits on there. Before we put this in the truck, guess what has to go there? The MAF. The MAF, the mass airflow sensor. Can we get this thing to set right here? Nice. There we go. Okay, let's take the stock one out. Stock lid, we're gonna go probably T20. Ooh, it's been a minute, but we got it. See if we can get this too. Nope. Let's take it out. 1, 2. We're not going to be reusing these screws, but keep them. I mean, I would keep them just in case I ever lost them. Mass airflow sensor out. Mass airflow sensor going back in. See how that doesn't look right? Well, guess what? It only goes in one way, so you guys can't screw that up. We have that screwdriver with the star. The screwdriver with the star. We're going to use that. Again, these bolts were in the kit. Okay, screwdriver with the star. And last, okay. She's going on, fam. Check it out. Try to go like this. Get this down in here. Now this truck opted for the pusher. Let's get that rubber elbow. Come on. How about if we push this on first? There we go. That looks G. Oh yeah. I can dig that. We'll put this clamp over here so it's not hitting the hose. Okay. I'm gonna set this in here like this. Do a little twisty. Try to get this engaged. Okay, mass airflow sensor. You guys can see it when you put this in. Before you put it down, go ahead and hit that locking tab. See if I can get it connected. Come on, Nelly. There we go. Connected. This popped off the pusher. Okay, I like it. Now let's go back over here and work this. We gotta put this one by the mass airflow sensor. They say let's do that one first. Where's the hole? That's a real challenge right there, I'll tell you that. All right, got that one. Let's see if I can walk it around. Need a driver. See if I can get this tent down in here. All right, let's cinch that down. Let's see how far off we are, because that was kind of. All right, that's looks fairly close. Okay. Can we get the last one in underneath here? Please tell me it's going to line up, because that's a crappy hole to. Oh, I just felt it go down in the hole. Maybe not. I cannot tell. I think so. All right, let me tighten these down. Last bolt. Well, the first bolt Banks tells you to do. It's kind of a trickery to get, but if you have the right tool. I'm using a ratcheting flex head quarter drive ratchito, and I think I'm getting to the end. All right, well now that's started, let's draw these down, see how much farther I gotta go. All right, let's see how far more we gotta go. Oh, just a little, I can feel just a tiny baby gap. There we go. There we go. Tight. Okay. So now you guys can come right here and tighten the last clampy. Look at that. That looks freaking awesome. Last step, which is right here. Last thing I want you guys to do is come over here to the air filter, grab the filter minder, and there is a hole right here. Push the rubber in and screw that in, make sure that's reset. A couple of bolts up here we're not gonna need, but check it out. That is it for the Banks air filter for this 2019 F350. I guess let's start it up and see what she sounds like.
yeah, I like it. I like it. It looks good. It's gonna sound good. Exhaust brake is gonna sound good. Pusher, Banks, and S&S and HSM and Amsoil are the best things for your Super Duty. And if you're in the southeastern Michigan area and want to get a variety of these things installed on your truck, or it's getting close to winter, you guys might want to get some additional heat in your passenger cabin. So reach out to the email in the description, powerstroke.trucktech@gmail.com, shop phone number 947-900-1115. Make an appointment. I'd love to take care of your Power Strokes and help make them great again. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.